Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to say that this will be different from how I usually do. I wanted to change it up for something this serious, as it's not serious, but it's still a change that will be quite big to a point, knowing how my channel has been. Um, I did want to do this yesterday, but I could not get any time to, so I do apologize for that. But, yeah, with that out the way, let's get started. If you guys didn't see my Darker Revival video I made a couple days ago, then I'd suggest watching that one first, because that serves and is a part one to the rant, I guess I can say. It doesn't explain too much, but it still is the basic explanation of like kind of like what I'll do to a point of like some of it. I'll explain like some background just to get some info about it, but I'd still suggest watching it. And yeah, go down in the description and watch it. It's a mix of still Dark Revival, but also like explanation and all that. So yeah, I would suggest you watch till the end to kind of get more info. Um, as this video is gonna be a lot. I don't normally do videos like this, so yeah. So bear with me here. It's nothing bad, so you know, but still. But before I do start the video, make sure you do smash the like button, ring the bell, and subscribe. I want to know your thoughts on this and how you feel, I guess I can say. But yeah, I guess with that out the way, let's get into it. If you guys didn't know, I've been on YouTube and uploading since September of 2020, with my first video being on August 4th of 2021. So I've done and played a lot of games and made a lot of videos, but the games I've played I either finished, didn't make anything after like a certain point, which I don't know why, honestly. Like, that's the thing, I don't know why. Or I just forgot about it, which could be the explanation, but you know, who knows. With different areas I've been in, like for example, if you were around when I was under a bed, yes, you can look back at my first video or my second one, and I was under a bed, maybe like on like on like a side thing. So yeah, I definitely had to deal with a lot. And that has led me to where I am now, which looks way better, but still has its limits. So, you know, yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm still working with it. And I've been doing a lot of the same thing for a long time. Like, for example, PvZ Heroes I've been doing since like that same year, maybe like a couple months after or something. I was inspired by another YouTuber that did it, and I stepped up, and it's been working fine. The 13 parts of the Dark Revival, which I haven't beaten yet, but I know I'm on the 5th chapter. If you guys didn't see nor haven't saw my Dark Revival video, yeah, I'm on the last final chapter, but I will try and get that done soon, but it'll probably be a little bit, I guess I can say. But I haven't had any like upload schedule nor script, unlike right now, which I am reading off a script. So yeah, I'm very serious about this. Everything that has happened. I either edited out with like my phone on like Filmora or something, or I just had to deal with it, which honestly, I just mainly dealt with it, maybe like found a way or like said something about it. So yeah. But now that it's 2026, I'd like to change that, but not by too much, because um I have been, and I'll be honest with you guys, completely honest, I want to change it so it's relatively the same but still, you know, different in a way, because I have been kind of slacking with my upload schedule because I've been pushing videos forward, and the times I've said that I have been busy, like those times when like I had work and like all that other stuff, like I genuinely was. But the other times, no, I wasn't. I could have, but I either was just way too lazy, or I just like wasn't gonna do it, nor had the energy to, which like that last part does happen to people, but I have been really not doing it, and I mean, it doesn't take that long. I'm gonna be honest with you. It takes like maybe like give or take an hour or two, or maybe like just an hour alone, depending on what kind of video it is. And well, yeah, as I did say in the revival video, if you haven't watched that yet, I want to make a schedule for uploading and getting stuff out, because I want to do at least like maybe like 2 videos and like more videos a week besides just the one PVZ Heroes I do a day and not uploading at all like that same day, besides like a couple like videos when like I do like a big like content dump, I guess I can say, and then just stop. And it'll be difficult, I will say this, it'll probably be, but I'm just gonna have to get used to it. And yeah, because I really do enjoy making videos. Like I genuinely do enjoy making content for you all, but they've just been really inconsistent with uploads, and the games that I've played, I have been playing them, but they're either just tossed to the side or just forgotten. So yeah, I am gonna try and do that, but don't quote me on that. I also do want to bring up that I've been doing this all on my phone and my computer. Mainly my phone, but that's how I started, but also, computer as well. And that's been going through with like storage problems to a point, and I haven't been running low or nor running out. I just don't want to risk anything. And when I use my phone, that comes at a cost of either the quality being bad, the lighting not being good, or either being too dark or too bright, and the angles basically being unwatchable to a point as well. Because if you guys didn't know, some angles weren't good. Like I move it down, but then it goes back up, and like half or maybe some of the screen of my TV's gone from the actual thing, and it's just facing like the other one that I have behind it, which is a old one. Also, one of the reasons is because my phone would get too hot, and if you don't know, if your phone's too hot, then it affects the recording. Either it's too bright, horrible quality, or it just turns off. It turns off definitely after like a little bit, depending on how long you like record for. But still, it really affected it back then, where that actually happened a couple times. And and if you guys didn't know, there were some moments where I would check my phone's temperature and like kind of accidentally like cover the camera for a moment, because either it was hot before and I'm checking it, or it just starting to feel, or like I'm checking it, and that would basically make me push like the video like a day forward or like after, or I just push through like when it's cool, but it be late, so like the video is at like maybe like at 1 or like 12 maybe. And because of this, I'm actually gonna be looking for a proper, better camera to record with, one that doesn't overheat, and that's not my phone, because it'll be easier for me, and it'll put way less stress on my phone than it already has. Because I mean, it's not perfect. Obviously, all phones have their limit. Mine's good, but mine isn't good. So yeah, and I don't know when that's gonna be. I will definitely look like right after I'm either uploading this or something else entirely. But yeah. So I want to get it soon. But for the time being, I'm gonna have to keep using my phone until I get a proper camera, and then I'll kind of figure out how it works. Because obviously I've just been mainly using my phone. So yeah. Something else that I've also been dealing with is the VR problem I had back then, which, if you don't know, my VR wasn't properly connecting to my computer, which wasn't letting me transfer footage So I'm still dealing with that, and that's why there hasn't been any VR videos nor any updates. But also I've been forgetting about that. So I've still been trying, but also I've been kind of slacking on that to a point. As I said, I'm still trying to fix it, but I also do in the meantime want to bring back and play other games. Like for example, bringing back BFN, which I do want to. I have to get back my subscription, but I do want to. The game is fun, and the game was fixed on Switch 2, because if you don't know, it kept on crashing, but now it doesn't crash anymore. So now I can actually play it, but I haven't been, but I actually do want to. I just need to get back my subscription and all that. And, other stuff, but, basically that's just the first thing that I could think of, honestly. I'll also take suggestions, as I've said before many times, I guess I could say, or like just in general, like depending on like what goes well, because I still want to test, I guess I can say, and be careful with it. And also something else is that the lack of editing I've been doing besides what I've been doing on like YouTube Studios and like cutting footage, or like doing on my phone, which I have been using my phone also for air editing, as I said for the last part, I guess I can say. But yeah, those are the only clips I've been doing to like bring clips together, like editing down stuff or like anything else. But I want to go into full editing, which I am going to be doing for this one, because this is, serious, and well, yeah, and comment down below how you'd feel about this so far, because I think it looks good from what I'm like at right now, but still. But yeah, I'm also thinking about getting someone to help me out, but I'll probably figure it out by myself, and do a couple tests, but mainly just figure it out by myself so I know how to do it, but I'll still look into getting some help with it. I also want to do more shorts besides what I've been doing, as if you don't know, I mainly do like PVZ hero shorts, either if they're under 3 minutes, I'm pretty sure, or if it's a PVZ puzzle party, which those will, be always short enough to be shorts besides from what I normally do. But I want to do normal ones, like maybe like just like gameplay ones, or like video clips where like I link them, like how some or like most shorts are. I don't fully know how to do that, but I'm still gonna be looking into that. Streaming is also on my list because I do want to go back to that, but I probably won't really be doing that all that often, depending on if like what the game is or what I'm streaming, and maybe if there's like a milestone, like if I reached like 1,000 subscribers, or like getting close to 1,000, like I could do one, but maybe on occasions too, but I really want to start doing that, but I may not. Don't expect it, but still like keep an eye out. I don't have an outro due to how serious this was. I would, but I just really want to cut to the chase and really get to the meat of this, I guess I could say. I do plan on, fully putting all this into play either soon, a bit later on, or by next week, but don't quote me on that. But I will still try and get it soon, and I'll have to get used to it, and yeah, I'll have to set up like some sort of alarm, or whatever, like some remind thing, um, just to get into the hang of it for the time being. But that's just stuff I have to deal with. So bear with me. It'll probably be the same for like a little bit, maybe like a couple days, and then I'll probably like by next week, as I said, or like a bit earlier, I will get into this. So yeah, thank you for watching if you did. I know this is way different from what I'd normally do, and I know it'll take a bit to kickstart this whole thing, but just know that I will be doing this. I've been wanting to for a while. I'm gonna be blunt. So yeah. But yeah, I guess with that out the way, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.